To avenge his wife and daughter's brutal deaths, the man grabbed a knife and charged at the killer with pure rage. But suddenly, he was tripped by a police officer who insisted the murderer should face trial through the legal system. But Sung Hyun's wife and daughter would never come back, while the killer wore a smug grin on his face. On the day of the trial, Sung Hyun hoped the murderer would get the death penalty, but the verdict left him utterly devastated. Not only that, the killer would be given a comfortable life behind bars, since South Korea hadn't carried out a death sentence since 1997. Kang Cheon would be protected by police and live out his days peacefully in prison. This grossly unjust outcome was unbearable for Sung Hyun. He fell into severe depression and mental instability. Why did his kind-hearted wife and daughter have to lose their lives while a psychopathic killer got to live comfortably? That's when he realized the law doesn't protect good people. It protects the evil ones. Looking at his wedding photo, he could no longer contain his burning rage. He decided to take revenge into his own hands. Sung Hyun immediately quit his job. Every day, he worked out, practiced knife skills and combat techniques, all for the day he could deliver his own justice. 3 years flew by. Sung Hyun finally found his opportunity for revenge. He discovered a mob boss had been imprisoned after being framed by his own subordinates. The boss happened to be locked up in the same prison as Kang Cheon. While the boss was out on a day pass for a family funeral, Sung Hyun presented him with evidence of how his subordinates had betrayed him. The mob boss was furious when he learned the truth, but with only 1 day of furlough, he had no time for revenge. That's when Sung Hyun proposed a deal. He would take out the 2 subordinates who betrayed the boss, and in return, the boss would take care of Kang Cheon in prison, but not kill him completely. The boss was puzzled by this last part, but Sung Hyun didn't explain. They shook on it. Once outside, Sung Hyun swiftly eliminated 1 subordinate with practiced precision, leaving no trace. But the other target was constantly surrounded by bodyguards, making him impossible to approach. So Sung Hyun waited on the target's daily route and floored the accelerator, ramming straight into him. When a swarm of gangsters rushed toward him, he didn't flee. Instead, he kept driving at the target, because only when the target was completely dead would the mob boss honor their deal. The target eventually bled out. When the mob boss received confirmation that the job was done, he began fulfilling his promise to Sung Hyun. He caught Kang Cheon in the shower and stabbed him with a metal shank. Kang Cheon was no match for the boss. But then the boss remembered. He wasn't supposed to kill Kang Cheon completely. He pulled back. Kang Cheon seized the moment to strike back. Both men ended up severely injured and were rushed to the hospital. The reason Sung Hyun didn't want Kang Cheon dead was simple. He wanted to personally make sure Kang Cheon paid the ultimate price.